It doesn't matter when you wake up, but it does matter how you wake up. The first 20 minutes of your day determines how successful the rest of your day will be. Are you setting yourself up for success? This is your morning motivation checklist, and it begins the night before. If you don't get a good sleep, you can't actually have a good day and stay motivated because you're exhausted. So what do you need to do? You need to make sure you're getting a good sleep. I've only been able to stay consistent on YouTube and make hundreds of videos, build my business to multi-million dollars in revenue because I have dialed in my routines. Most importantly, my sleep routine. So when I go to sleep, I take it really seriously. I have sleep mask, earplugs, and I make sure that there's no tech in my room so that I'm not distracted and I'm not on my phone when I should be sleeping. Next thing to check off the list is when you wake up in the morning, the first thing that you want to do is smile because it actually triggers your entire brain and body to be in a good state and in a positive state. And if you start your day on a positive note, the rest of the day, you'll be in a positive mood, which helps you stay motivated. Right after that, the first thing I do after I smile is I do my gratitude check. And I think of 5 things that I'm grateful for. So it motivates me to continue to have those things in my life. And it gets me out of bed in the morning, again, in a positive state of mind. So I'm not feeling negative and drowsy and sleepy and like I just want to crawl back into bed. Next thing to check off the list is mindful motivation. So actually figuring out what's gonna get your butt out of bed in the morning. And for me, it's thinking about all of the big goals that I have ahead of me or something that I wanna achieve that day. Whether it's, I'm gonna shoot 3 YouTube videos, I'm gonna get a new client, I am going to create a script for the next batch of my videos. Whatever it is, having a goal in mind to get me out of bed because I know there's something that I need to do. If you feel like you have nothing to do when you wake up, why would you get out of bed? And if that doesn't work, the next thing on the checklist is your wins. You wanna make sure that you give yourself a pat on the back first thing in the morning because that builds momentum. So think of something that you've done recently, maybe it was the day before, maybe it was the week before, that you kicked butt at. You wanna remember those things because it shows you are a winner, and winners get up, get out of bed, and get it done. Next thing on the list is get your butt out of bed. So the first thing is I keep my alarm way outside of my room because it forces me to get up and turn it off, and it makes me not want to go back into bed because then I have to walk all the way back in there and I feel like I've failed right off the bat if I do crawl back into bed. And I open my curtains right away so that it kicks in what's called your circadian rhythm, because once your eyes see light and the daylight, it cues your whole body to actually start waking up. And the final piece, which is so important, is make your bed, because it's your first win of the day. When you know you can check that off your list and you've actually accomplished that, it sets you up for more success throughout the entire day. Next on my list is mini movement. So you don't have to do a full-fledged workout if you don't feel like it, but just move your body. When you move your body, your whole system starts to wake up. So whether it's mini jumping jacks or just doing a quick on-the-spot jog or even doing some yoga moves, at least you're moving your body to start fueling yourself to get ready for the entire day. Next on my list, I look forward to this every morning now. I used to hate it, and now it is my first real kickstart to jumpstart my system and get ready for the day, which is my lemon water and my avocado. So I drink lemon water because it boosts your immune system, and it's also a great way to just wake up your whole body. And the avocado is good for me because it's at least getting something in my belly that's light, but it's not something that's gonna like weigh me down and make me feel exhausted for the rest of the day. It's light motivation and fuel to fuel me to do everything I need to do. Next on the list is fuel your brain. I read my affirmations first thing in the morning from my apps, and I'll talk about those in another video in this series, the apps that I can't live without. And I play YouTube motivational videos every single morning. I literally just search morning motivation and I pick a video and I play it, and it is the soundtrack to my morning because it kicks me in the butt to get going. The next thing on my list is the big sweat. So if I'm up for it, which I usually am every single day, and I like working out every single day, but if you can only get in the mini movement, that's okay. The next thing for me though is this big sweat, where I actually get my sweat on and I do a serious workout where I kick myself into high gear, and that preps me and primes me to be in that high gear for the rest of the day as well. And the next item on the list is one of my favorites because I like checking things off a list. Hence this video, which is the daily plan. And I start checking things off the list immediately in the morning because I put everything in my day on a list. If you wanna know how I plan my day to be super productive, let me know in the comments and I'll have a video all about that coming up. The best part about this morning motivation checklist is that you don't have to do all of these things, but incorporating just a few of them and figuring out what works for you and what motivates you to get out of bed is key to your success in life, in business, and on YouTube. So make sure that you use this as your guide and take all of the things that I've learned about needing to stay consistent and motivated and doing all this stuff in the morning and treat it like a menu and pick the things off the menu that get you as an individual motivated. Now, if you're motivated and ready to up your game on YouTube, in business, and in your brain, you're in luck because the entire month of October, this was the kickoff today, we're doing a YouTube business bootcamp, and I have a whole series that's dedicated to you and your biggest questions about how I've built a multi-million-dollar business, how I've used YouTube to do it, and how you can do the same thing. We're covering everything from being productive, getting organized, content tactics, using all the different platforms. We're literally touching on everything that you have asked me to touch on in this channel, and I'm so excited about it. Plus, we have a massive giveaway we're doing as part of this series. So at the end of the series, we're gonna be giving away a scholarship to my Authority Accelerator program, plus a Logitech C920 camera and a $500 Amazon gift card. So the details to enter that are in the description below, and don't miss a video. It's super, super important. The more entries you have, the more chance you have to win. So subscribe and hit the bell to get notified every single time I post a new video, Tuesdays and Fridays. I'm so excited to dive into this series with you. There's lots of good info coming up, so make sure you hit that subscribe button. And check all the details below, and you'll find the series playlist in the description below as well. And I'm doing a live on Tuesday as my official kickoff to this. And it's all about the 5 mistakes new YouTubers make that you need to avoid. What do you think of episode 1? Let me know in the comments, and I can't wait to see you in the next video.